Hello guys, today I'm going to be showing y'all my Minecraft world. This is once the map is released, this is where you'll spawn. We'll look at the two things I've built in here and then we'll go tour the world. I don't know how to do timestamps, so I'll probably make some in the comments. So check the comments for when I do certain things. So let's start with the flags. We'll start over here. This is the Aurelian Empire flag. The UAT Rallying Banner, United Elven Tribes, the United Empire Country Banner. Sometimes I'll refer to them as the Old Empire. This is the UAC Country Banner, standing for United Atlantean Cities, the Humanoa Country Banner, and then the Dragonborn Rallying Banner, which I've not messed with yet, so don't worry about that. These are some guild flags. I think the only one I really have is the Traders Guild. So sorry about that. Now let's look at the timeline I've quickly taken. Everything here is not really canon at this current time. This is all basically ideas. So this could change, so take it with a grain of salt. So the timeline that I've built so far starts at 1228, where the Nether starts to invade the overworld. In 1229, the fall of Jupia City. 1230, fall of Port Haven. 1231, the massacre at Atlas City. 1232, the construction of the Nether King's Fortress. 1233, the fall of Nether Portal 12. 1234, battle for Portsva. 1235, the victory of Elwë. 1238, the battle for Devil's Hold. 1239, the fall of Humanoa City. 1240, battle for Callowhall Bridge. 1241, the fall of the Nether King's Fortress. And then 1242, Overworld versus Netherworld war ends with the Overworld winning. Okay, so that's the current spawn room that I have. Sorry if not everything's completed. We're gonna start this tour. I think we'll go south and then work our way north. So let's start in Elwë. This is an Elven city. For its design, I was inspired by a little bit of Japanese, that kind of mostly Asian architecture, a little bit of everywhere. I'd have to look from specifically what I borrowed, but I know I did borrow some Japanese. I did record this video once before, but I accidentally stopped recording it because I accidentally pressed my hotkey to stop recording. So this is my second take. Yep, this is the palace, the Elven Palace of Elwë. Over here we have a watchtower, some simple little houses. These ones have kind of a curved roof, like I found in Japanese traditional houses. Here we have a little food cart pulled by a mule. A bigger house. This is probably some kind of mansion. This is a slightly bigger design than the regular houses. A few extra rooms. This is still everything on the map is a work in progress. Someone did ask me about this. This blue wool is not water. It's I have it set as blue wool. I could have it as any color wool. But its purpose is so I can do / replace, and then I can do wool, and I can do 50% whatever. So it's so I can texture the path and whatnot. So don't really mind its color. It's not supposed to be water. Okay, that's Elwë. Then if we go north, it's the most southern city. If we go north, yeah, I believe the next one is Callowhall, but we'll start here and work our way to Callowhall. Give it a second to load. Okay, so there's this village just outside of Callowhall. It's pretty nice. It's supposed to be a logging thing. The only thing I've built for it is this house. I think I've barely decorated it with, yeah, there's a little bit of stuff in there. But if we want to get to Callowhall from here, we'll have to go through this toll bridge, which states 1 coin toll, with farmers being exempt. Let's follow this. You can already see the wizard tower. Oh, look at Callowhall. It's so beautiful. Okay. Over here is Hall Bridge. This is a pretty famous bridge in the map. As you saw in the timeline, it said Battle for Hall Bridge, which was a major battle in the war. Here's actually a Hall Bridge memorial. I destroyed this sign and forgot to reprint the text there, but along this there are a bunch of signs from quotes when the memorial was made. Graveyard over here, some kind of religious monument. I haven't really worked on the religion in the world so far, so don't really mind it too much. House here, house there, Hall Fields. We got this nice little well. These are fields which haven't been, what would you say? The wheat hasn't been planted, so the islands are still there, but there's no wheat on them. And I like this a lot. I really like it. Over here is the fort of Hall Fort. Don't mind these command blocks. Hall Stables. Over here we have a training ground, just the general, what do you call them? Courtyard, yeah, the general courtyard of the fortress. This is not a castle, it's a fort. We also have this big tower right here. When I lived in Estonia, I visited the fort or not fort, the castle it was on the Russian border. I forgot the name of where it was. It may have been, I actually forgot. There's like two forts, and then it's like between the Estonian and Russian side of the border is where the forts are situated. So I took a little bit of inspiration for that when making this. Um, Hall is the oldest settlement, as in it was like the first I made. It's not like the oldest in the lore, but it does have a resident wizard, which is pretty cool. Not many settlements do. We got this barn in. We can tour that real quick. It's pretty cool. I like this. It's not completed though. Nothing really is, like I've stated. Everything is pretty much a work in progress, besides for like some houses. Okay. Yeah. We also have this town hall. Watchtower over here, which I've not finished building. This will be a bank. Work in progress, like I said. Let's go ahead, and if we go past this bridge over here, yep, we can find the ruins of Humanoa City. If you look at the timeline, it'll say the fall of Humanoa City. This is Humanoa City, or what's left of Humanoa City. It's pretty cool. There's some destroyed nether fortresses. It's all pretty cool. I think there's someone over here. Okay, going north, following the path, we will see some statues over here. There's only one right now. But some statues over here. Sorry, I've been working on this for weeks, but as you saw in the building the barn in, it takes me like 30 minutes to build like one little property or like house. So I've been working on all this for like weeks, but not much is done. Okay. We got this residence here, following the path. This was probably an outpost during the war, but now it's an inn with, yeah, there's some rooms here. Following the path, you'll reach an intersection. Over here it says it leads to Devil's Hold, Portsva, and Fort Zelo. Back that way is Kahlo Hall. We're going to go this way. We'll come back to this point. If we go this way, east, we will find this fort. I've not named this fort, but it's a pretty nice looking fort. I think, actually, wait, it might be yeah, no, it's more of a castle, because I think this is supposed to be a residence of like some kind of nobility. So it's more like a castle. Following the path, that way is not finished, so it leads to nothing. But if we go this way, we will find this bridge, which I tried to mix up the design to a different truss and then like add statues. What I probably will do is I'll do like leather armor, but I'll dye it gray. But right now it's just iron. Sorry, I'm a little sick. Okay, over here is this village. This is Hezoth Village. It's one of the many villages situated around the map. It's pretty small. I'd imagine this would be mostly a hunting settlement. It does got this destroyed tower from probably the Nether War. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this doesn't lead anywhere. So let's go back to the intersection, and then let's go this way, further north. Over here we'll find this bridge. I love this bridge. It took me a while to nail down the design, but I think this final design for it is really nice. Over here we got this watchtower not been built. Watchtowers and like castles and whatnot, you'll see they're like orange, or in this case blue. This is for the same thing as I said for the past, so I can tell it to be like 50% whatever. Like you can see in these paths that are finished. So if anything is wool, it just shows you that it's not currently finished. Here we got a little pitfall. Um let's go this way because there's not much stuff this way. Actually, hold on, I need to see. I built a house there, but I don't think I built any villages, so we're not going to go this way. We're going to go this way, though. We follow this little pathway, which is blue, like I said, because it's not finished. We'll reach, I believe this is Nether Portal 12 on the timeline. It says the fall of Nether Portal 12. This has not been finished, though. But it's going to be one of the Nether fortresses that was built at the start of the war, or the ruins of it, because it was defeated. Going back to this intersection, let's go north. We will reach Devil's Hold. Devil's Hold is a settlement independent from Humanoa, which is situated in the valley of a mountain, and they've fortified the mountain with a bunch of walls surrounding it. So the only way in and out is really just this main entrance. I'm probably going to make some cranes and whatnot so that they can transport goods because this is a little bit small. But I'll either just not worry about it and it'll be just logic, just movie logic that they transport the goods, or I'll make some kind of crane system. Here inside Devil's Hold, we've got some houses. This settlement is not really too much completed, so sorry about that. Let's go back this way. Over here, following this path, we will eventually, any day now. Oh, yep, there it is. We will reach Portsiva, a major port city of Humanoa. By the way, I think I forgot to explain this. Golden settlements on the waypoint are Humanoa, pink is Devil's Hold, green is Elvern, blue is Atlantean, and purple is Old Empire or United Empire. These two statues here are, this is kind of a world wonder, the Gates of Portsiva. These two statues are, the legend goes that during the Nether War, when Portsiva was much smaller, these were two soldiers that defended the gate while the rest of their group regrouped and got their resources while these two fended off the people trying to breach the gate. And even though they died, they did give their comrades enough time to like regroup, get all their armor and whatnot to win the battle. So they have forever been immortalized in these two statues, still protecting the gate of Portsiva, which I think is some pretty cool lore. Over here we got some resident houses. We got a tree right there. Some kind of park. Portsiva is not really made. It is a port town, so there are a lot of markets. This is just one of the major market stalls. I've started to build the ports, but right now it is still a work in progress. Yes. Okay, north of Devil's Hold in Portsiva, we find the Atlantean, a fort that the Atlanteans hate because it's right on their border, Fort Zelo. Fort Zelo was made to protect Portsiva and Devil's Hold from the Atlanteans because they historically don't have the best relations. Uh, the Atlanteans, when the map is done, will probably be sieging this fort. There'll probably be some kind of scene of like Atlantean, some kind of Atlantean entrenchment right here, and they're trying to invade the fort. North of Fort Zelo is a major Atlantean city right here. This is, sorry, Atlas City. There's the east and west side of Atlas City. I'm gonna start with the east side. This monument in the center, the Atlanteans pray to in the city, and it collects their spiritual energy and turns it into power or some kind of electricity. I don't know how quite it works. Just don't think about it. Over here on the eastern side of Atlas City, you can see this temple and that palace. We'll get to them. Lower, we've got some resident housing. This was the first like concept that I made for their housing, so I did change it. But I think I just kept this because it looks pretty, and it was like the first design idea. Over here, we've got some markets, some more housing. I'm gonna have to rebuild this temple. But up here, oh wait, I forgot this. This is a amphitheater, and this is a fort I've been building. Over here, we've got this temple housing a bunch of items and a statue, but right now I've only built one of the items. These are all like legendary items important to the Atlanteans. Um, this is the Glaive of Atlas. I built this myself. Probably gonna remake it, make it look prettier, but right now it looks like that. Up here, we will reach the Atlantean Palace on the eastern side. This is a very big settlement. Its design was inspired from a lot of things like the Parthenon and mosques a little because of these I don't know what they're called, so I'm sorry. Um, but the inside is not really finished, so don't mind it. Um, let's go. This one is not connected by land, but it is. We did miss it, so let's go here. This is a true Atlantean city because yep, it pushes back the water and the people live inside. They do have blimp technology. It's supposed to be like medieval, but I wanted to spice it up a little. So around the map, you'll see a little bit of like Renaissance and a little bit of steampunk with the Atlanteans, but I didn't want to make it like too modern or like steampunk because I wanted the map to be mostly like medieval fantasy. Oh God, sorry. Over here, we've got the outpost of Athos. It is not a city, it's more of an outpost. Here we got this, we got these little stilts. I think they call them the sky slums because the upper class housing lives here, nice on the ground, and then lower class will live on these structures up in the air. Okay, going further north, we will go to, I think this is actually just south. Yeah, we'll go to crap, I just made the name. Tuapia. Yes. Yes, yeah, that sounds right. Oh, what? Oh, misclick. Anyways, this is Tuapia. It is an old empire settlement. Two of these buildings I've shown on my YouTube channel of me building them. This one I made a tutorial on, and this one I spent 50 minutes just showing you guys my building process. This settlement is not really worked on. I'm pretty sure it's the newest. Um, uh, not in the lore, just of me building it, so. Next, going further north, we'll reach Uisville. It is not really finished. Also, I've changed the architecture for the Empire, so this house is no longer really makes sense. I might keep it. I'll probably end up replacing it. But I might move it somewhere else in the world. We've got a monument here, and then this is a castle, which I'm not finished building. Going further north, if I can find it. Oh, there. This is a small village of the Empire. It's made for mining in this ravine, but I've only built this. There's going to be a crane here, probably, and I built this little house right here. There are two more settlements off to the far west. If I can find the outpost, there it is. This is the most isolated building of the entire map. It is part of the Aurelian Empire. It's pretty nice. Just north of it, its closest settlement, still, yep, here. I don't know if it's a city or a town, I haven't decided yet, but this is part of the Aurelian Empire. It's got this castle, which I actually textured, I know, crazy. This house, which is a concept. I might implement it. I might work on it. I haven't decided. Because I've been working on the uh old empire instead of the Aurelian. We got this dock right here. Boat sunk. They're meant to be kind of like a mix of like the Viking and Mongol Empire with a little bit of some castles they captured during their revolution from the old empire. But that's most of the map. Um, you guys can click off here, but I can also show you my house if y'all want to look at it. Here we go. This is my house. UAPR flags instead of UAC flags. Yep, Krista Millen's house. I made sure to isolate it from the rest of the map just because it is, not really like some kind of canon thing. It's more just, a pretty thing. Um, it's pretty nice. I do got a basement though. There it is. So that's the map. Thank y'all for watching. I'm probably gonna make some more videos today of me building after I get some stuff done. Um, but yeah, thank you for watching and y'all have a nice day.